All right. So this one demonstrates some good techniques.
Okay.
So you already have installed JADX GUI. You're already using it earlier.
Okay.
And so just scroll down past that installing part. And you can turn off your, it doesn't matter.
Down past here.
Yeah, you don't need any of that. And you're not using a Mac. Okay, there's FlareBear. Just download that APK.
Okay, FlareBear.
And it'll go in your downloads folder somewhere. And just drag it and put it on your phone. We'll see how this works. Oh, you don't want to open it.
No, I know. Yeah. Sorry, I've already forgot. Cognitive overload.
Right. That's all right. Show in folder. Okay. Just drag and drop it on your phone. Okay, good.
Get rid of this.
Yeah, the circle at the bottom should. Just click the circle. Clicking the circle should take you home. And clicking the square, by the way, will show you all running apps so you can kill them if you care. If you click the square, now just drag them up and throw them away. Yep. Good, you've been doing a lot of projects. All right, so now drag on FlareBear and you'll see what it does. This is imitating, there was some kind of electronic pet craze at one time, and this is an imitation of that. So see if it, I don't know if it went on there. Try dragging and see if you have a FlareBear. There it is, FlareBear. Okay, so if you run this, you'll see what it does. So put in a name, click New FlareBear, and give it some kind of name. Okay, then let's go. Okay, now you can do these things: feed, play, or clean. So just try doing some of these things. If you at the buttons at the bottom, if you feed your bear, okay, then if you play with your bear, it gets happy, and if you're after a while, it's necessary to clean your bear. And those are the three things you can do. So there's a flag hidden in here somewhere. Some combination of those activities will reveal the flag, but it's not obvious what it would be.
Okay.
And so to find it, you want to read the code. You already have the APK, so launch JADX GUI, which I think you do by just putting it in your search bar down there. You might already have it running, but anyway, just type.
Yeah, I probably do.
I think it's one of those.
Is it
DX? DX, like dog and then X. There it is, JADX GUI. Yep, run that. Okay, and now just go to your downloads, and it's FlareBear right there, like fourth one down. All right, and let me get my copy of these.
We want to look for the code you said, right?
Yeah, well now that's going to show you all the code. And so the thing to do, I had some tips to where to go first. All right, so first you want to go to Dance with Flag. So you get there by expanding com.fireeye.flarebear, and then expand FlareBear activity. And now look down here for Dance with Flag.
Dance with Flag.
This is what you want. This will expose the flag, which is what you're searching for. These things are all called Capture the Flag contests, and the flag is the secret you're trying to find. So you would like to get to the point where it will dance with the flag. And if you look at the code, you can see that Dance with Flag will happen. Let me bring up my instructions here, which are easier to see because I can zoom in on them. All right. In here, there's a thing called set mood, which has an issue of becoming is ecstatic, then draw the flag. So look around here. Just above Dance with Flag is set mood, the method right there. Just right, but it's a couple lines above where your mouse is. There, you see it's going to dance with flag if he is ecstatic. You see it in the line? Okay, so you have to figure out what would make him ecstatic. And there are two conditions that must be true: is happy and is ecstatic. It's if is happy, then do stuff, and if also is ecstatic, then dance with flag, and that's what will reveal the flag. So we have to figure out how to make him happy and ecstatic. And if you examine the is ecstatic method, just go to the left and find the method named is ecstatic.
Go to the left.
Go to the left, this bar method. Yep, down here, it's alphabetic. So look for is ecstatic.
Right there.
Okay, and is ecstatic is there, and you can see what makes them ecstatic. There's
happy, then clean.
Yep, and certain values must be achieved here, and you just make a note of them.
Okay.
In order to be ecstatic, they must have mass of 72, happy of 30, and clean of 0.
okay, so here, let me just,
Yep.
I'm gonna copy this.
Yeah, and put that in a notepad or something. Yeah, good. Yeah, so that's the goal. And now you have to find the methods that do feed, play, and clean and find out what they do. So look for a method called feed.
Feed.
Okay.
Feed you or feed we?
Well, just try them. But I think feed is what tells you what happens when you feed the bear. And you can just read it, see what effect it has on those properties.
So mass changes to 10, happy to 2, and clean to a -1.
And those are increments, not values. So you need to make a note of that. So feeding it will add 10 to the mass, add 2 to the happy, and subtract 1 from the clean.
So make note of this.
Yeah, that's what feed does.
So feed.
Yep. Okay, and then you got to figure out what play does.
Play.
And clean. And the fundamental issue here is that Android apps are distributed with their source code. So you can do this. This is reverse engineering, reading the code and figuring out the secrets. So now you just have to figure out what combination of those activities will achieve ecstatic.
And again, that's a 72,
Yep.
30, and a 0.
Yep. So I made a little chart. And just do it however you like to do it.
Right. So you made a chart.
Yeah, I just made a chart of, just make like a chart mass, happy, clean, and show like the goal and the amount of change. Yeah, mass, happy, clean. Yeah, and then I said make a row for the goal. So below that, the goal is you want 72 mass, 30 happy, and 0 clean. So make a note of those numbers. 72, 30 happy, and 0 clean. And then make lines for what those 3 activities do, feed, play, and clean, so you can figure out how to get there. Yeah. Yeah.
And now you just add and subtract these numbers?
Yeah, every time, so fill in one of those rows, like clean is 0 mass, -1 happy, and +6 clean. So put those numbers in.
Okay, so say that again?
Yeah, you see the clean right above there. You see the code? Clean is change mass 0. You see, it's the 4 lines up.
So, do you mean like here?
Yep, 0.
Yeah, I'm not following how you're plugging these in.
Okay, take a look at the clean. It's the one that's split across 2 pages in your printout. Clean, that's clean. Okay, clean, you see the thing that says change mass 0, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that means if you clean, it does not change mass at all. So that's why you put a 0 there.
Okay.
And what effect does it have on happy?
It's a 4.
No, it's not. That's play. Clean.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay. Happy is a -1.
Yeah, so put that in. And then figure out what it does to clean.
That's a 6.
Okay, so fill in the other numbers.
Okay, so play here. Let me pop some of this out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Just make it easier to read.
Good.
Okay, so mass is a -2,
Mm-hmm.
and happy is a 4, and clean is a -1.
Mm-hmm.
If we did feed again, let me just get some of this fluff out of here. The mass is 10, and happy is 2, and a clean is a -1.
All right. So if they, just figure out what combination will get you there, and you can assume that they all start at 0.
Do you mean what combination gets us to 72, 30, and 0?
Exactly. You have to get there, and the only thing you can do is feed, play, and clean. So how many times would you have to do each of those activities to get that
so
mixture?
Like if I feed it twice, that's a 20.
That's right.
Okay, I got you.
Yep.
Okay. So we could feed it 7 times and 1 happy. Oh no, because it's got to be a 72 mass, a 30 happy, and a 0 clean.
Yeah.
A combination of, oh Lord. Okay, is there somewhere in the code that tells us which combination is the right combination?
Nope. This is all the information you'll get from the code.
Oh.
But you can figure it out from this.
So, and it's all done at once. It's not like you get to 72, then you have another where you get to 30.
No.
It's all at once?
You have to hit all 3 of them at once.
Okay. I'm sure there's some math genius that could tell me.
Well, if you want a hint, I'll give you one, but I think you'll find it.
Do you now?
Yeah. I did it by just starting with the mass.
Right.
Because if you look at the mass, there's only one activity that takes it up and only one that takes it down. So it's pretty easy.
Takes it up.
Yep.
And play takes it down.
So what combination would get you to 72?
Well, 7 feeds and 1 happy.
Well, forget about happy. Just look at mass alone.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if you just want to get to 72,
Yep.
I don't. So you'd have to do 8 feeds and then some plays to
That's
get
right.
you back down to 72.
That's right. And how many plays?
So you would need 8 feeds, and then you need to subtract 8, so 4.
Yep. 8 feeds and 4 plays.
4 plays.
Okay. Now see what that does to happy. Because that gets you to the right place with mass.
Okay. And then you got to be at a 30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2 times 8, right? That gets you to a 16.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to be at 30, so we need another 14.
Well, just figure out what 4 plays does.
4 plays does 16.
Okay, so put that in there.
So that's at 32. So you need 1 more. Oh, then you need 2 cleans.
There you go. Put that in.
Okay.
Add another row.
Right. Okay, 0 cleans. 2. So you need 2 cleans.
Yeah, you better make that 2, not 0. Yeah.
Well, this is for this one, though.
Yeah, but 2 cleans at the start of your. Because the
that's
cleans.
over here.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But it is 2 cleans, not 0 cleans. I'm just observing the start of that line. Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough. All right, good. All right. Oh, so now figure out what the end result of all. You have 8 feeds, 4 plays, and 2 cleans, right?
Right.
So what would that do to clean?
Okay, so if we have 8 feeds, it would be a -8.
No. Oh, right. -8. -8 on clean. That's right.
-8. And if we had 4 plays, that would be a -4.
Okay.
So we're at -12. And we need to be at 0, so we need 2 cleans.
That's right. So now I think you've got the plan, right? 8 feed, 4 plays, and 2 cleans. Should do it.
8 feeds, 4 plays, and okay.
So now you want to get this thing back to its initial state. So you want to close this app and reopen it. So just click the square at the bottom.
Square, okay.
And just throw it away. I think that'll initialize it. You might need to make a new bear. Try launching it again. And see if it gives you the option to make. Oh, good. Make a new bear. Then you know it's nice and starting at 0.
Okay.
Okay. And then try doing your magic
Okay,
pattern.
so 8 feeds. Four plays. And 2 cleans.
There it is. That's the flag. You have to zoom in to read it. But there, that's it. That's reverse engineering.
That was barely a challenge.
That's right. There you go.
Uh,
Good. I'll stop this
Good
one.
sense of humor.
Yeah. Well, this is